This Sunday, inflation fears.
This is the worst it's ever been.
Everything's too high.
Inflation rises to its highest level in 3 decades.
Gas prices are bananas.
Just as the administration predicted, it would be leveling off.
Everything from a gallon of gas to a loaf of bread costs more.
Along came word that inflation had surged 6.2% in October, the largest increase in 31 years. Now, this Sunday, the Biden agenda at risk.
We got 50 people, we can't lose one.
We're going to begin tonight with the rough road to recovery for America's economy. Inflation, which essentially means high costs and lower buying power, continued to surge last month, with prices rising at the fastest pace in more than 30 years. It comes as companies struggle with a log-jammed supply chain and a nationwide labor shortage. The Labor Department's Consumer Price Index jumped more than 6% in October from last year. It was the 5th straight month in which inflation surged more than 5% year over year. Americans are now paying more for shelter, food, fuel, medical care, cars and trucks, and many other goods and services. And much of this is being blamed on the pandemic. Adding to the problem, costs are continuing to rise at a faster pace than hourly earnings.
Consumers across the U.S. are feeling the squeeze.
I think I just filled my car up for like $50, $55, something like that. It's really expensive.
It's the result of surging inflation. Prices are up 6.2% compared to last year, a rise not seen since 1990.
Senator Manchin is agreeing with the House Republicans and the Senate Republicans that this inflation tax that is facing all Americans, where they walk into the supermarket and they see that the price of food, the price of clothing is only going up. The fact that Joe Biden and the folks at the White House say that this is only transitory and that it's only a high-class problem, I'll tell you, the folks where I come from and the folks all across America, they care about the prices at the supermarket. They don't care about the prices on Wall Street.
So I've just come to a gas station in Los Angeles, and let's check out the prices. For the regular, it's $5.99, almost $6 per gallon. That's the regular, the cheapest option. If you wanted to get the plus, that's even $6.39. These are record prices. I mean,
Americans are feeling the pain of rising prices, and a new report out just today shows they are not dropping anytime soon. The Consumer Price Index measures what people pay for goods and services. The Labor Department reports it jumped by more than 6% from a year ago. That is the biggest increase in more than 3 decades. And it's hitting our wallets in a huge way. The price of fuel oil up nearly 60% over the past year. Beef jumped 20%. New cars and trucks up 10%.
Americans frustrated and feeling the pinch. Everywhere they look, prices rising. Fuel prices for your home and your car way up. Gasoline prices surging more than 6% from last month. And in the grocery store, sticker shock. Staples like bacon up more than 20% from last year. Egg prices up 12%. Pepsi is raising the price of its drinks and snacks. The price of Oreos, Sour Patch Kids, and Ritz crackers going up 7% in January. Shoppers having to pare back.
In the grocery store, at the gas pump, on the car lot, prices keep rising. From May to June, inflation jumping nearly 1%. And compared to a year ago, up 5.5%, the largest increase in almost 13 years. A big reason, the sticker price for used cars and trucks jumping more than 45%. Ongoing supply shortages leaving dealerships without enough used cars to sell.
Pretty up there. New cars as well. You gotta have a car, you gotta have a car.
We've had the guts to go out and pay the escalated prices to hope that we could sell it to the consumer. We have them in inventory and the consumers are buying them.
Food prices also increasing, like milk up nearly 6%, along with fruits and vegetables up 3%. Meanwhile, restaurants are charging more to cover higher wages. And at the gas pump, drivers are paying 45% more. Experts describe it as a perfect storm. Businesses reopening across the country, supply chain problems creating shortages, and consumer demand soaring.
Fox News alert. President Biden's job approval ratings have taken a significant hit and fallen to a record low as Americans turn against the president after the deadly and disastrous withdrawal from
Our brand new CNN poll releasing right now shows a deepening Biden slump.
A majority of Americans disapprove of his performance so far, and many see the president as not focusing enough time on the issues that matter most to them.
But there was one number we wanted to highlight before we get to you and Meet the Press, which was the wrong direction number. 71% of the people in your poll, Americans, think this country is headed in the wrong direction. What's driving that?
It's the economy that.
We're all going to the Michigan. What is it about Michigan coming on the